This is Musings and Counsel from London Baker Law with Debbie London Baker.
Hi, this is Debbie Baker. It is Christmas time, and I hope it's a joyous time of year for everybody who's watching. I know lots of people have had really tough years, so it may not be the happiest of times, but there's times when last year we did a video on generational wisdom and sharing with family members like how you got to be who you were and what you needed to know about them and just things that people don't normally think to share. And then we lose somebody and we think, oh, I should have asked mom that, or I never asked my sister Sally how we ever came to hate each other, or who knows what we ask. But over the last few months, what's been occurring to me is not that it need to wait for the holidays, but holidays are good times to learn. So I've been having a conversation with one of my grandchildren about artifacts that we have, that we've kept. And if people found them, it would be like finding what do they call it? A time capsule that set the scene for whatever was going on at a certain stage of human history. But for me, artifacts are about what are the things we keep that we know we keep because they have some kind of sentimental attachment, or there was significant emotional event attached to it, or who knows. And the people who love us will never know unless we choose to tell them or arrange a time for them to come and learn. So I've got tons of things that fill that role. I'm not a hoarder, but I am a collector. If we did a pan of this office, if I know how to do that easily, you would see it was covered in cards and photographs and things that mean something to me, which my family knows something about, and they'd recognize the pictures, but there are so many things they wouldn't. And there are things in our lives that have shaped, that are, I don't know about mementos, but they're indicative of things that have shaped us. For instance, not for me, but I was talking about this in a different format recently, and somebody said what they do every year with their children who are still pretty young. They take out all the Christmas ornaments that have been collected by the family over the years, and they re-relate the stories of how they've come to own them. For instance, if you're married with children and you were together for several years and married for several years before you had them, you may have collections of ornaments that you bought in special places. Yesterday, somebody told me they bought a ornament at a Ritz-Carlton in Georgia that they paid $65 for, which they couldn't believe they did, but it was going to memorialize the anniversary they celebrated up there. I'm pretty sure that each one of the people watching has something or some things that means something to them, where sharing the history broadens other people's understanding and appreciation for who they are. Lots of space for laughter, lots of space maybe for happy tears, lots of space maybe for poignancy about what it was. One of the things I have, my mom has been gone now for 30 years, and I have 6 hours of audio cassette of she and I in conversation about her life when she was younger. And I've never listened to it because I still can't bear to hear her voice. I have family members who've listened to it, and it's there for the day I get the courage, or the day I get to tell somebody about it, maybe they listen. So I guess my exhortation at this time of year is, if you're surrounded by friends or family, if for some reason there's no family, whether it's a spouse or children, and you are surrounded by friends, pull out the things that they notice in your home that they like, or meant something to you when somebody gave it to you, and you keep it for reasons that just have you smile every time you look at it. And the joy that can be shared as a result of those interactions will be profound, and they will last, and they will hold on, and people remember. It won't be contrived. Often, and I've said it, this is a great time of year to do your estate planning because it is something you do for people you love, but it's not the lightest of subjects to bring around a Christmas table or during the Christmas holidays. Sharing memories is favorite memories of your parents, favorite memories of your siblings. I recently posted on my personal page, I guess, a quote by, I think it was Kurt Vonnegut, who said that siblings are the people who know you best. And I'm thinking, well, I don't know that that's true, but they also said something about siblings are really necessary. It isn't quoted like this. Siblings are really necessary or appreciated, and they always give you a place for an argument, which in my family is absolutely true. So, it's just something to think about. It's that time of year, and it moves me just to think about stories that people might share that might make no sense to the listener, but will give them a deeper glimpse into the storyteller. I recommend that you consider it. I suggest that you consider it. Recommend maybe too strong a word. And that in any event, that these holidays are blessed for you, that if they're not easy for you this year, that you're surrounded by people who love you, who will comfort you during this time. It's a tough time of year for a lot of people. And that you do get to count your blessings instead of sheep. Have wonderful holidays. Like, comment, share, and thanks for watching.
This has been Musings and Counsel from London Baker Law. Learn more at londonbakerlaw.com. Thanks for listening.